I am literally in the air right now, rapping up a stewardess. First class, I am so new at this. Used to ride a metro.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CC. We are in the beautiful city of Las Vegas, Nevada for this little thing called Twitch Convention. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but there's some streamers, they come out to the desert, party, stream, and do what streamers do. But we're here to talk about esports, so let's hop straight into the Call of Duty news. So first off, we had Ricky get released from the LA Guerrillas. This is sort of not so big of a shock, I would say, because the LA Guerrillas and their parent company, the Guard, has gone on a massive layoff spree over the last few months. So this is kind of expected, but that begs the question, who is LA Guerrillas going to have as a coach? Are they going to have a coach? Is the league requiring teams to have a coach? I don't even know the answer for those things. Maybe they're just trying to find someone that's cheaper, but Ricky's been there for a few years now, so if it's not Ricky, then who would it be? Up in the Pacific Northwest, we had the Seattle Surge announce their full roster, and it's exactly what it was rumored to be a few months ago. Illy, Hook, Arcides, Abuza, and with Coach Rambo Ray. I don't know if we saw that coming or not, to be honest. I don't know if that was a rumor, but shout out Rambo Ray. He was at Optic when I was working over there, so it's exciting to see him land a full-time coaching job for the Seattle Surge. And obviously, under players that he's coached before, Hook and Illy, and then obviously Arcides seems like a super chill guy, very coachable, and then Abuza, coming from Challengers, probably wants to prove himself, prove his worth. Looking forward to seeing this team compete, and they had an amazing announcement video. Shout out to the marketing team for that video. It was super well done. Over in League of Legends, Worlds in Korea has kicked off, and we had BDS reverse sweep PSG Talon to qualify for the Swiss stage from the play-ins.
He's looking for it. He maybe have the Hex Flash over the wall. Woody might be the target. Labrov does kind of get spotted out a little bit. Now you can see the lightning crash comes down. Junja goes completely hayward. Aja is dead, and now the reset can come in. Wacko needs to run away, but he's sliding down. He has a stopwatch, but he's on so little HP. BDS are doing it. BDS are killing them, and BDS will complete it. Quadra kill for Nuke. Be damned your curses. Be damned your expectations. BDS are going to Swiss.
They've done it! The reverse sweep by BDS! The redemption from falling at the hands of Mad Lions in Spring Split, able to make the main stage of Worlds.
There has only been 2 previous reverse sweeps at Worlds. This will be the 3rd, and it will be the 1st for LEC. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, and BDS are going to the main stage.
In the Swiss stage, we've got these current results as of October 20th. I'm recording this the night of the 19th. We've got the matches going down right now at 11 p.m. Pacific time. NRG just beat absolute crap out of TL. After TL went toe-to-toe with T1, so TL is just hit or miss right now. Core JJ was kind of running it down. APA was not feeling himself on the Syndra mid lane. I'm not gonna see the current results until the morning after, so these are what we're looking at going into the 3rd day of Swiss stage. But people are calling this night of Swiss the Civil War, because there's a lot of matchups that we've seen previously, whether it's NA versus NA, EU versus EU, or Korea versus Korea, and so on. One of the complaints from the Swiss stage format, maybe we'll see in the future where the same region won't get matched up in, the round 2 matches. Maybe it has to be round 3 for same region matches. And speaking of LEC, we had Karmine Corp officially announcing that they're joining the LEC, acquiring the Astralis spot. And we had LEC Wooloo with the rumor that the spot was worth 26 million euros. This is a huge deal. Massive French presence from this team. We see BDS in Worlds right now with 3 French players and 2 French coaches. So I'm really curious to see if Karmine Corp will carry over their French legacy and have a French presence in the LEC, or pick up a more international squad like we've seen in other LCS squads. But obviously Karmine Corp making big waves. They have their own stadium now with season tickets. The announcement went nuclear on Twitter, so LEC is definitely the golden child of the League of Legends leagues, and whereas the LCS is sort of on a downtrend, the LEC is killing it right now. Karmine Corp, excited to see what they do. So over in Rocket League, we had a huge bombshell rumor coming out from Shift RLE that says Arsenal is expected to part ways with Spacestation Gaming, and it looks like it's a decision from the SSG side. And then Arsenal, he quote retweeted it with a shrugging emoji, kind of, you know, hinting that, you know, it's to be true. Arsenal has been on the team for 4.5 years, since midway through 2019. He was a young player then. He's getting a little older now, but 4.5 years on a single organization. I mean, you should own equity in the org at that point. That's a long time on a single organization. I don't know what's next for Arsenal or where he goes from here, but obviously SSG doesn't see him, you know, a bright future in him anymore if he's being booted off the roster after 4.5 years. Hopefully we get some sort of clarification from SSG, and if he does get kicked, I'm sure we'll see some sort of big tribute from that organization for his contribution to the organization over the last 4.5 years. And of course, last weekend we had the Halo Infinite World Championships 2023 over in Seattle, Washington. We had the expected top 4 that we knew we would see going into the event, with Sentinels, SSG, Optic, and FaZe Clan. And of course, in finals, we had the Juggernauts going at it, FaZe Clan versus Optic Gaming. We have seen them go more toe-to-toe, though, in previous tournaments, as Optic won 2 maps, and then the following 8 maps, FaZe won 8 in a row. And some of the maps were close, but some of them, you can tell Optic was just out of gas. After, you know, 3 days of intense competition, they just ran out of gas, and FaZe turned up and they got their 3rd ring. The 3 trio that's been together for the longest time, they got their 3rd World Championship ring. Congratulations to them. Not as intense of a finals as we would think with FaZe versus Optic, and I felt horrible for the Optic boys. I mean, to get that close, to get 2 wins in the first series, you gotta, I mean, they were killing it. They were killing it. You had to have put your money on the Optic boys. Formal would have cemented himself as the FPS GOAT. I mean, you really got to feel for the guys. And obviously the FaZe guys, great players, they deserved it, and they really turned up for that ring. So congratulations, FaZe Clan. And also in the Halo Infinite competitive space, we've got a new starting weapon going into year 3 of HCS. We have the Bandit Evo replacing the BR, which is a single shot weapon, 5 shots to get a perfect kill, as opposed to the 4 shot with the BR. So a lot of people are saying this is going to cause a lot of meta shifts. A lot of players to rise to the top, especially those that were good in Halo 5, which featured a semi-automatic pistol, which was also a 5-shot kill. So I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, the meta shifting and the players and the top players sort of shifting going into year 3. A lot of people saying this is going to make the game feel new, feel fresh, and the pro players are going to want to grind it again. So only 2 days after Halo Worlds, this update came out with the new starting weapon. So not a lot of free time for these Halo players. You got to get back on the grind, get used to the Bandit Evo. But that's pretty much it for this week in esports. Not a whole lot going on besides the Halo World Championship and the League of Legends Worlds, of course, going down. It's over in Korea, so the time zone is like midnight for now. It's like 1 a.m. for Eastern time, 9 p.m. For Pacific time. So if you're in Pacific time, you're kind of blessed, especially for the first couple of matches, but otherwise it goes into the wee hours of the night. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy TwitchCon. I'm gonna be filming at the Elgato booth. Come find me if you're here. If not, then I'll see you guys next week in CC. Let's play some video games, baby.
I am literally in the air right now, wrapping up a stewardess. First class, I am so new at this. Used to ride a metro, let us hit us retro. Like the infrareds on my feet, baby, let's go. Sinatra, what they know me by, Logic, what they call me.